Welcome back.
Hello, everyone.
Soak it up.
How's everyone's week been? How's your week
Lily,
been?
they can't respond
I
to
know.
that. My week's been good though, thank you.
Good. I'm glad.
Today we're going to be talking about
Dating apps.
our dating experiences on those
dating apps. We're really excited.
We're hitting all of them.
Oh,
Hinge,
yeah.
Mutual.
Bumble, Tinder. I've never been on Bumble, but
I've never been on Bumble, so maybe not that
okay, maybe not Bumble, but
All
the big three.
three.
The big three. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to ask you what your favorite dating app is.
Honestly?
I'm worried for this answer.
Oh.
I think I know what you're going to say, and it scares me.
Okay, my heart wants to say Mutual.
I knew it.
But only because I feel like the guys on there are just like more pure and more content.
Yeah,
but like
you're gonna find all the RMs on
yeah,
Mutual.
And I feel like the guys on Hinge are just like more down for like trying to get in your pants.
True, but I love
like
Hinge.
better.
Hinge is my favorite.
Like I like Hinge better.
Yes,
but Mutual's like if you're actually trying to find a relationship,
really,
that's where you should go. Which is weird because like for you,
I met my boyfriend on Hinge. Everyone, not necessarily proud to admit it, but
what do you mean? That's something like it worked for you. That's
yeah,
like,
guys.
that's
Dating apps work. Don't give up yet. Don't give up. I'm living proof of it.
I deleted all of mine a year ago. I gave up.
It's been a year.
No, it was like
I
3
was
months
like,
ago.
what?
You're like, I could name a couple people.
I was like, I think last week you.
Hey, whoa,
something's not adding up.
Last week. Okay, I deleted them in like March, but
that's good. I'm proud of you.
Because I told myself I didn't want to find like my
husband
off of it. But
she's searching for we already said this, but she is searching for an eternal companion on Mutual.
But the amount of people I've had failed talking stages to from Mutual and Hinge.
You've had like
a small amount.
At least 6.
Okay, I don't think it's been 6.
Did we already count this?
No, those were failed talking stages in 2023. Guys, I'm not a hoe, I promise. I'm just a genuine good girl. I'm a slut. Just
a slur. That's my favorite
you had
one.
Your days.
I had my days. I did. I'll admit it. I was a dating app fanatic.
You were.
I was. I'm a changed woman.
How many dates would you go on in a week?
It depended. I went on through phases where I would go like, I was like, I just want some, actually this is really bad. I was like, I want some free food. Like, let me go out tonight.
Lily, you were not one of those girls.
I was. But then, or like if I was bored, honestly, like that's what I did with my boyfriend. I was really bored one night and we were like messaging on Hinge and I was like, yeah, let's like do something like right now. And he was like, okay. And then we did. Because I was really bored.
It was fate after that. They aligned and their souls
connected.
I'm like, I don't know how to say that.
Oh my gosh.
But it's true though, like it is very like flattering and entertaining.
Yeah, it's like for the attention. Like everyone loves the attention.
Okay, but that is not why I do it. I don't go on there and
let's
be like,
hear.
Let me be a pick me and like tell me I'm pretty. No, because half the guys on there are literally ugly. You look at
that is true.
That is true. Girls like Mutual or like Hinge or something.
The girls are way prettier than the men.
Like the girls and on a dudes are way prettier than a guys.
Yes, because we've like airplayed our Mutuals and stuff on our
fun.
TV, and like we'll have our guy friends with us and we'll go through our guy friends Mutuals and we're like, your guys' options are so good.
Pretty.
They're so pretty. What?
Because all the girls in Utah are like
gorgeous. 10 out of 10.
And I mean, it might be harder to get them, but they're still
pretty.
More options.
Yeah,
for
you got a wider
and
variety of fish in the sea.
Us swiping, and it's like, oh, here's the. Do you remember the picture of that we screenshotted? It was like
the yoga
dude,
guy.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not joking. This guy, he had his mission tag. First off, you're not even supposed to be in water.
Oh, it was maybe I'm thinking of the wrong picture.
No, this is the yoga. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I wish I could pull it up. He was on the beach. And you're not supposed to be by water on your mission. Homeboy was like, here, companion, take a picture of me. Put his foot in his elbow and was like, whole crisscrossed arm around.
A little pretzel. A little pretzel.
Front cover of his mutual thing, like, come get me, girl. Like, no.
I'm like, that's exactly my type.
Or
yeah.
How many...
Or it's like you go out with a guy and every single picture he's wearing a hat. And then you meet up in person and he's wearing his hat. And then it's like your third date and he finally takes off the hat and he's balding.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. The receding hairlines in Provo, guys.
Your kids are screwed.
Yeah, your kids are screwed.
It's called...
You're in too deep already.
Catfish.
Catfish? Hatfish.
Okay.
Hatfishing. It's a real thing.
That's why you get their Snapchats. Like,
true.
It's cute when a guy asks for your number. Like, I think it's way better when a guy's like, let me get your number.
Yeah, it's more flattering.
But in a way, I want their Snapchat
so you can see their face.
They look like.
Because they could be really photogenic and then you see them like on Snapchat and then they're like.
Or they fake pictures. Like, they're not cute. Like, they use a picture from high school.
That's true. Or their mission. There's always mission pictures.
Yeah, and you just respectfully don't look like that anymore.
Yeah. And then there's like the beautiful girls and it's always like professional pictures in the canyon. And
well, guys have told me that too. Like, I have friends that will be like, oh, like, you can tell that's not going to be true in person. Like, it looks like
fake.
Too fake. Or they're wearing too much makeup and, you know, like, it's too cakey.
Really?
Why are you shocked by that? Like,
okay, that's very true. I'm like, then I look at my pictures and I'm like, they're not wrong.
Exactly. Like, a lot of people are cake face. Like, it's a bad thing. I feel like we're fine. But I want to hear some stories, Lily.
Oh, where do I begin?
We've got some good
where
ones.
do I begin?
What should we start with? Which app?
Which app? Oh, I get my best stories from Mutual, probably.
Okay, let's start there.
Okay.
You
me first. One of my favorite stories happens. It's been a while. Essentially went out. The date was typical first date. You know, it was fine. Ended up kissing. Later that night, I get a text from him saying, as I was kneeling beside my bed, saying my prayers, I really just felt the need to apologize for derping. And he spelled derping with an E. Didn't even spell it right. And I was like, what do you need? What am I supposed to say to this? I'm like, the audacity.
Who apologized? Okay, well, clearly in the moment he didn't.
He didn't feel that. He didn't feel that at all.
While he was praying.
That's the part that gets me is, while I was kneeling beside my bed saying my nightly prayers.
Okay, this is a little sacrilegious, but like that's something that would happen while he's sounding like an angel's coming to me while an angel appeared.
I received revelation.
While an angel appeared to me.
That I have sinned. I'm like, dude. I'm like, it's okay, I promise.
That's pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. Wow, I got a ton of prayer stories.
That's not even like a bad thing. Like,
no, honestly, the date was fine.
Keep it.
It was just after.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never.
That's a classic like BYU.
Yeah, it was a classic like return missionary Mutual. Like that's where my mind goes when I think of Mutual. Is like those type of men, good boys.
But you're bound to get some weird ones.
But you're bound to get someone saying their prayers.
Because I actually have never had like those weird experiences
on Mutual. Okay, so tell me a weird story from a different dating app.
Okay. Hinge. Okay, this is really bad.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
This kid, super cute. We'll call him. Do you have a name? Bob. We'll call him Bob.
Bob's who we gotta do like
What do we like? I was just in a different.
I know where you were going. We might have to bleep that out, bro.
That was pretty bad. Drake.
I said Frank, okay, but Drake.
Okay, so Drake was cute. Like we were vibing, got a Snapchat. We didn't like go out on a date or anything, but it was like your classic like let's hang out, let's kiss.
Of
blah,
course,
blah.
of
Sorry,
course.
Mom.
Sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this.
This is where this gets awkward. Like, Mom, just like turn this off. if
Mom,
you're
pause the
listening.
camera. I already said my story, but Mom, please
Your
don't.
mom's more fine than
Yeah.
mine, though.
I
But,
love you, Mom.
Lily, you've never heard this story.
I'm excited.
So we're just like kissing, and he just like stops and he looks at me and he just like stares at me. And he's just like, we're just like talking, and he just asked me if I wanted to suck his toe.
That is not real life. Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Are you
And
serious?
I thought he was playing. I thought he was joking.
So did you laugh?
So I rolled. Like, I was laughing in bed. And, like, I'm, like, rolling, laughing. Like, I am...
Was he like so serious? Like,
He was,
do you
like,
want to
dead
suck my
serious. Like,
toes?
he was just, like, gaslighting me at first. Like, he was like, why are you laughing? Like, that's not funny. Like,
Shut up.
I'm being serious. And I was
Shut
like,
up.
dude, you're joking, right?
Shut up. That is not real.
And, like, he probably is gonna see this, but I hope he doesn't. And so I'm exposing myself here, but
Wait, this is news to me. Tell me more.
so he just like gaslighted me. He was like, "Oh, I just thought it would be fun," and I was like, "Oh,
Did he want to suck yours?
listen."
Oh, here we
I
go.
go, "Well, I don't like feet. I would never like. That's gross, buddy. Like that's disgusting."
Yeah.
He was just like, "Oh, well, I thought it would be fun," and I was like, "Well, I don't even know like where I would even start with that." And I could show you. I was like, "Okay," that's exactly how his voice sounded. Like, I could show you.
Like
I,
seductive.
was
I could
Let me
show
steal away
you.
from you, bud. Like it was like get my little pickies away from you. Like,
Get those little doggies out of the door.
It's like the little wolf story. Like
This little
Little
piggy
piggy
went
went-
to the market. This
wee,
little
wee all the
piggy.
way home.
This little piggy got licked up by Mr. Drake.
But he was just like, oh, like yeah, like it was a joke with me and my ex, and then we like started doing it, and it's just like kind of something we liked, and I was like, well, that's great for you, but like I'm not into that. And
Was it your first time?
Yeah, it was the first time I had ever
Like,
met him.
meeting?
Yeah, and so I was.
Was he
like,
attractive?
Oh yeah, super cute, and like so that was like the ending of the night, of course. And he was like, "Oh, get home safely." Never talked to again. Never seen him again.
I absolutely
left
would
on
not.
red. Everything. Come to find out, I went on a girls' trip with this girl the next week, and she like we were showing each other's like kiss list, classic girl
Of
thing,
course.
bonding. I
Yeah.
saw him on it, and I was like, "Oh, like how do you know him?" She's like, "Oh, he is so freaky, so weird." And I have had 3 other girls. He, this poor guy.
About the toes.
No, that was just me.
Just-
but apparently, like
he gets
goes, like, full
weird.
measure, like asking like tons of things.
Weird kinks.
Just like
On the first date.
I don't know. It's like
Is he meeting them all from dating apps?
She knew him like mutual friends, but
Mhm.
apparently he just like asked to do things like the first time, like just like
That
To go
sly,
far.
dirty dog.
like he's just like a little horny guy.
How have you never told me this before?
Because it just
That is
happened
news.
a couple months ago, but
A couple months ago.
a couple.
Where have I been?
It was like 6 months ago, maybe less, maybe more recently. We're not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna cry if he sees this. Actually, though,
I
because
hope he does. Mr. Drake, we love
if he
you.
reaches out to me, I will be depressed. Actually,
I hope you found your
You're
toes.
a great guy. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. I just really don't like toes. And you
Yeah.
should probably get that under control.
You should probably get that checked out by a therapist.
Anyways,
Anyways.
next story for you, because we don't need to talk
For
about
me,
mine.
I feel like I don't got okay, I got a lot of good stories, but why all my stories today are involving prayer.
God bless.
God bless. Obviously, it's like for a reason.
Lily, are you trying to tell us something?
Someone want to convert me
To
back
what?
to
Catholicism?
I don't know, whatever religion. Don't they all pray?
Buddha?
Buddha-
Actually, does
Buddhism?
Buddhism pray?
No, we manifest. Why did I say it like I'm a part of it?
You're not Buddhist. Okay, tell your story.
Okay, so essentially on a group date, right? And we're going to like get food. We're at like a pizza place, like a public pizza place.
Oh no.
And we sit down.
He grabs your hand and sings hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I wish.
No, so we were waiting for our food. We had just ordered, sat down, and his brother was like, okay.
His brother was on the group date?
Yeah.
He
was tight with his siblings.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. Anyways, so he looks at me like dead in the face and was like, Lily, will you offer a blessing over the food?
Oh.
I'm like, we are in a public place right now. I start laughing because I think it's a joke. I
have never had a date ask that.
And I was like, are you like, I literally think it's a joke. And like my date looks at me and was like,
the only time I would ever think that would
like,
be
serious?
acceptable is if like you were meeting the parents and the parents asked you to do
yes,
that.
yes.
But even
I'm
then,
like,
you don't spotlight
in a public place
you don't
too.
ask someone else to do that. Like if you want to say a prayer on your food, do it.
Do
silently. But you do not ask your date to do it.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is really bad. So I start laughing, and then like nobody else is laughing.
Did you say a prayer?
I didn't say it. I told them no. I was like, I'm not saying it.
Lily, that makes you kind of low-key a bad guy.
I know, but I was like, we're in this pizza place right now, and so like, I forgot who ended up saying it, but it's like 6 of us, and we sit there and we fold our arms, we put our head down, and we say a prayer in the middle of this busy pizza place.
Not only in BYU.
And I was
Provo.
so embarrassed. I never get embarrassed ever, ever, ever. And I was like humiliated. I was like,
wait.
Oh my god.
That's actually so funny.
Yeah, I was like, what in the world is happening?
I don't even know if like what I think I would say yes, but I would be embarrassed to say it.
Yeah. And I was like, you guys all know each other better than I do. Like, I'm the newcomer. Don't have me say the blessing on the food, please.
Well, it's just like weird. You're on a date. I don't think I've ever had a date say a prayer on a food. Not even like when I would go out with like your boyfriend or like your ex, like
yeah. It was really strange.
That's
it was
weird.
really strange.
That's really, really weird.
But yeah, I guess all of my stories are about praying today. I don't know what
I
is.
think that's a little sign for you.
I think it's a little sign. Maybe I gotta get back on track.
Yeah.
Anyways,
A little back on track.
your turn.
Okay, my mutual.
I'm excited.
story.
Oh, it's a mutual story now.
Yes, this is a double date story.
Okay. Okay.
So this guy, we'll call him. I'm just looking for we'll call him Shoe.
Shoe and blanket.
We'll call him my Shoe, guys. Shoe and blanket. I was going out with my best friend, and I set her up on a lot of blind dates with the random guys I go out with. I kind of just make her go. I'm a really nice
She's the
friend
type
like
of
that.
person you just gotta.
I just tell her to go.
Come on.
And she had never met him. It was a blind date, and I had never met my guy. So
Did you know what her date looked like?
Yeah, but he looked cute.
Yeah,
And,
looked
like,
normal.
he
They
was-
always look normal.
They always look normal.
Yes.
My guy was like the classic sales bro, drives a Tesla.
Of course.
Like, classic.
Just
like
your type.
Which he could also see this, so hey, what's up?
All of my people could very well see this, so.
But that's the point. Like, expose ourselves.
Absolutely.
Content. Anyways, we went on a date. It was fun. We like went and saw the lights through the drive-through.
Was it like Christmas time?
Yeah, went
Cute,
back
cute.
and like made gingerbread houses.
Cute.
This homeboy had never seen such a snow before. This is her date, not mine.
He had never seen
Never
snow?
seen snow before, and it was snowing. So we're outside, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's snowing!" And we're just sitting there waiting, like my date, me and my best friend.
Yeah.
And he's just like looking at the snow, like playing in it.
Wait, that's actually kind of cute.
You know.
I would kind of get the ick, but like it's kind of
It
like
was not cute. He was like trudging
baby.
around, and this guy had like full cowboy boots on.
Oh.
He was a worker. Had like
a little
totally
redneck
opposite of,
boy.
like,
Emily.
type.
She's like a little like,
little cute
Draper
little
mom in the
princess. We love
making.
her. But she was not feeling it. And so was just like trudging around, and he goes, I'm gonna like send my mom a picture of like me in the snow, and I'm gonna make a snow angel.
Oh, that's kind
And
of
we're
cute.
like, okay, dude, like you do you.
You do it.
So he goes to like set his feet in the snow, and he was just gonna like plop back. So he, like,
is there enough snow on the ground to plop back?
like,
Okay.
he was good. So he like goes and he like goes to squat and then like plop back.
Oh no.
I can't say it with a straight face. Lily's heard this story before. So
I know
she
it's
knows
coming.
what's
I know
coming.
it's coming.
He plops and he squats, and
Plop and
homeboy
squat.
just rips one. Like rips a huge, like, it was massive.
Someone cut the
Massive.
cheese.
Massive fart. And nobody said anything. Like,
I don't know if that's better or worse.
no laugh. His friend just sat there, like,
His friend sat there?
My date didn't say anything. Emily didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. And he just laid down.
I'm surprised you didn't laugh.
Oh, it was so hard not to. Made a snow angel, got up, took a picture of it for his mom, and then, like, got up, was playing in the snow for a little bit, and then we left. And nobody addressed that. He just literally, like, blew the biggest fart I've ever heard in my life. Like, it was not some little, like, it was, like,
It wasn't a cute little fluff.
massive.
It was like a raunchy,
Like,
wet,
Raunchy,
juicy.
splurgy,
Ew.
like, dirty
Did it
fart that,
smell?
like, your brother would do on you to be mean.
Ew.
It was gross.
Did it
I'm
smell?
probably over-exaggerating. Well, I didn't sniff it, Lily.
You're like,
I'm like, oh, come here, boy, let me
come
smell.
here. You're like, did you? Actually, I'm not going to say that. That's disgusting.
But the best part is we left, and we get back to our place, and
Mm-hmm.
she looks at me and she goes, please tell me you heard it fart.
You heard it too, right?
I was like, how come you didn't laugh? Like, I thought I was
You
all-
two together especially, I'm surprised there wasn't like a little...
Well, I thought it was crazy. I thought I was the only one that heard it, or I thought it was like his pants maybe that ruffled. And
Okay,
she's
yeah.
like, oh no, he definitely farted.
He
It was
let it out.
So funny. And then the next day, my date texts me and goes, can I take, like, I had a really fun time with you. Like, it's literally not even been 24 hours.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take out Emily? And I'm like, bro.
Oh,
That's my best friend. Like,
infiltrating the friend group.
boundaries.
Oh my gosh.
Homie hoppers.
Homie hoppers. That's a real problem.
It is.
Intentional and also unintentional, where it's like, I know, like, we used to match with the same guys on dating apps, and we'd end up going out, and then we're like, oh yeah, I went out with this guy
A couple times.
a few times, where it's because we
had some
like,
couple issues with that.
yeah, we're good now,
But
though.
we're good about it.
We always like communicated about it well.
It's because we don't let hoes get in the way because we know they're just like
Hoes
So
be
if
hoes.
you try to break us, you're not going to. We're strong.
Oh,
I was a little
yeah.
lesbian.
That was really cute. You want to hold my hand?
No.
I still got my
okay.
cough. Well, I feel like we've talked a lot about like, okay, about hookups,
The hookup culture.
which I think should lead us into our word
Word
of the day. Hookup.
That's cute.
So, I feel like anyone outside of Utah or Provo has a different idea of what a hookup is compared to where we're at.
Exactly. Well, like, I grew up in Washington,
Yes.
and all of my friends, when I go back and tell them, like,
Oh, I hooked up with him.
I hooked up with him. Or, like, my friend hooked up with him. They're like, oh my gosh, that's slut.
You're
And
like,
I'm like, oh, no, they just kissed.
Yeah.
And hookup in other states means, like, having
Sex.
or getting down and dirty, like, doing everything.
Doing other naughty
naughty
things.
It's basically, like, doing everything.
Yeah.
Hookup here does not mean that.
No, it just literally means make out.
Or, like, literally just, like, a kiss. or-
Yeah. It's like they pecked and they're like, I had the best hookup ever.
Well, it's funny because you say that and, like, you say it around people, and people that are not from here are like, oh my gosh, like, this girl's hooking
Wow,
up with,
she's
like,
hooked up with
so many
everyone.
people.
But also, it's like, in my mind, when somebody says hookup, like, that could mean a range of things. Because in my mind, like, a hookup still could be sex.
True.
So I never know. People are like, oh, I hooked up with him. I'm like, okay, that could mean a little peck.
make out.
That could mean
sex.
soaking for all I know.
It could mean anything. Or like even when you call someone a hoe. Like hoes here is not what a hoe is supposed to mean.
Yeah, a hoe doesn't mean you got like
they just mean
8
like,
bodies.
Yeah.
It means like you
dress slutty or
you dress slutty or you go out on like 8 different dates a week.
Oh.
There's a wide variety.
8 a week.
8
so
a week? That's like double. Oh, we already clarified this at the beginning.
I don't go on 8 a week.
No.
Like 4. Is that
That's
lot?
solid. That's like.
That was like back then. Okay, there was one point where I was going on a date like
every day. I would text you. I'm like, do you want to hang out? And you're like, I have a date tonight. Okay, what about tomorrow?
For, like people that would like bail, or if
I remember
wanted
that.
to bail. Okay, that makes me sound like a horrible person.
It's fine. It's justifiable.
When I was going through like a really. Okay, I'm not justifying.
Okay,
myself.
you have a phase. Everyone's got their whole phase. I think it's fine where they go through a lot of hookups.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's got that phase, but that was a little
recent.
While. What?
Oh, not that recent. Not that recent.
It was like
I take that back.
6 months ago? Last year?
A little recent. Mine's been a while. Mine was closer to high school time.
Yeah, yours was in high school.
Mine was in high school. But
that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Dating apps though. We do think you are wonderful and can work, but only
it's work. Yep, you both got to make it happen. Takes
the guy
2
has
people.
To put an effort too, because most of the time they're just trying to hook up and they're just trying to get in your pants.
So ladies, watch out. But also men, watch out. Yep. Honestly, everyone just watch out. But it can work. And we endorse that message. Approve that message.
But I don't think they work because I have been brokenhearted many times.
But also, everyone freaking delete them so that we can actually meet people in the wild.
Lily, we're not animals.
Oh my
meet
gosh.
people in the wild. No.
Hey, maybe.
But tune in next time. We're gonna have some guests.
We're really excited. It's a fan favorite. Everyone loves this person. So
everyone. Or you hate them. Either way.
No in between. But we're excited for that. So
it's gonna be good.
We'll see you next week.